On August 23, 2025, Karnataka authorities arrested former sanitation worker C.N. Chinmaya for fabricating shocking claims of mass burials and murders in the sacred Dharmasthala temple town. Investigations by a special investigation team uncovered no evidence, exposing the hoax amid retracted statements and social media uproar, highlighting vulnerabilities in spreading misinformation and its impact on revered institutions. India has temporarily suspended most postal services to the United States starting August 25, 2025, due to confusion over President Donald Trump's new tariffs that eliminate the duty-free exemption for goods valued under $800. This move, announced by the Indian Department of Posts, affects international shipments and mirrors disruptions in countries like Germany and France amid escalating trade tensions and efforts to combat tariff evasion. India has forged a landmark partnership with France's Safran to co-develop advanced 120 kN jet engines for its fifth-generation advanced medium combat aircraft, as announced by Defence Minister Rajnath Singh on August 23, 2025. Valued at 61,000 crore rupees, the deal includes full technology transfer, enabling domestic production by 2027 and boosting India's defense self-reliance under the Atmanirbhar Bharat initiative. This collaboration positions India to reduce foreign dependencies and potentially export engines, marking a strategic leap in aerospace innovation.
आज हम फिफ्थ जनरेशन एयरक्राफ्ट बनाने की दिशा में भी आगे कदम बढ़ा चुके हैं। हम एयरक्राफ्ट का इंजन भी भारत में ही बनाने की तरफ बढ़ चुके हैं। हम लोग फ्रेंच कंपनी सेफ्रॉन के साथ इंजन मेकिंग का काम भारत में शुरू करने जा रहे हैं। हम प्राइवेट सेक्टर को एक सुटेबल ग्रोथ एनवायरनमेंट प्रदान कर रहे हैं। इसके अनुसार हमने स्ट्रेटेजिक पार्टनरशिप मॉडल के माध्यम से फाइटर प्लेन्स, हेलीकॉप्टर, टैंक और सबमरीन सहित मेगा डिफेंस प्रोग्राम के निर्माण के अवसर खोले हैं, जो आने वाले वर्षों में हमारी प्राइवेट कंपनीज को ग्लोबल जायंट्स बनाने में भी वो मदद करेंगे।
A brief spell of rain in Bengaluru on Friday evening was enough to flood major city roads, leaving commuters wading through knee-deep water. Areas like Arekere on Bannerghatta Road turned into virtual rivers, with bikers seen pushing their vehicles through submerged stretches. Residents expressed anger, questioning why even after spending over 2,000 crore rupees on stormwater drains, the city still struggles with waterlogging. Civic data shows 41 of 210 flood-prone spots remain untreated, while experts point out that Bengaluru has lost nearly 80% of its water bodies in the last 4 decades, worsening drainage issues. Criticism poured in against successive governments, both BJP and Congress, for neglecting urban planning. Citizens are demanding the BBMP clean storm drains before the monsoon and address encroachments on natural waterways to prevent such recurring urban floods. Google CEO Sundar Pichai has announced that Veo 3, Google's most advanced AI video generator, is free for everyone this weekend. To use it, open the Gemini app on your phone or visit gemini.google.com on desktop. Log in with your Google account and tap on Create with Veo. Type your prompt, for example, a cinematic shot of a mountain village at sunrise with flowing rivers and birds chirping. Veo 3 will generate an 8-second video complete with visuals, background music and sound effects. Each free user can make up to 3 videos until Sunday 10 p.m. PT, which is Monday morning in India. Normally, this feature requires an AI Pro subscription costing 1,999 rupees per month. After the free weekend, you can continue using it only with a subscription or by claiming $300 free credits through Google Cloud to extend access. So if you've ever wanted to try directing your own AI film, this weekend is your chance to experiment with Veo 3 for free. A UN-backed report has officially declared famine in Gaza City, marking the first confirmed famine in the Middle East. The report warns that over 500,000 Palestinians, nearly a quarter of Gaza's population, are already facing catastrophic hunger, with projections rising to more than 640,000 by September. Investigators describe the crisis as an entirely man-made one, pointing to severe restrictions on aid entry. Despite hundreds of trucks waiting at the borders, less than half the 600 daily shipments needed are being allowed in. Since March, aid distribution has been limited to just 4 militarized hubs, replacing 400 UN-run centers. This has forced people to cross dangerous areas for food, leading to hundreds of reported deaths, many blamed on Israeli military fire near the sites. At the same time, Israel has launched a new offensive that could displace up to 1 million Palestinians, many already too malnourished or sick to move. The UN warns the offensive will have further devastating consequences, while international observers are calling the famine a man-made disaster and even a possible war crime. The Gaza famine is not a result of natural disaster, but of deliberate policy and blockade, leaving civilians, especially children, to starve as aid trucks sit idle at the border.
It is a famine. The Gaza famine. It is a famine that we could have prevented if we had been allowed. Yet food stacks up at borders because of systematic obstruction by Israel. It is a famine within a few hundred meters of food in a fertile land. It is a famine that hits the most vulnerable first, each with a name, each with a story, that strips people of dignity before it strips them of life, that forces a parent to choose which child to feed, that forces people to risk their lives to seek food. It is a famine that we repeatedly warned of, but that the international media has not been allowed in to cover, to bear witness. It is a famine in 2025, a 21st century famine, watched over by drones and the most advanced military technology in history. It is a famine openly promoted by some Israeli leaders as a weapon of war. It is a famine on all of our watch. Everyone owns this. The Gaza famine is the world's famine.